It's no big secret that one of the reasons I love living on Delmarva the most is that it may be for you too, the changing of the seasons. You get a taste of everything. You get spring, summer, fall, winter.
Oh yeah, but that also means that within a span of a year, temperatures can range from, say, 4 degrees to 104 degrees. Now, have you ever thought about what those extreme temperatures can do to your roof? Most people don't. That's why Peninsula Roofing does.
Out of sight, out of mind. That's how a lot of us think of our roof.
Everybody forgets their roof. If it's not leaking, you don't think about it.
But you should.
The problem is there can be a small issue that then leads to an extensive repair down the road.
That's why the experts at Peninsula Roofing Company recommend having a professional perform an annual checkup.
When we come out and we look at a roof, we want to check and make sure that none of the shingles have started to curl. That's an indication that the roof is aging. We also want to check and make sure that the granules are still on the roof.
Especially in areas near vent pipes. Other problems may come from objects that don't belong on your roof.
Tree branches, leaves, pine shats are big in this area. On a flat roof, sometimes different technicians will be on the roof and you'll find tools, or people will throw bottles and rocks. Seagulls will drop shells on them. One of the issues that you run into, particularly on flat roofs, and particularly in Ocean City, is punctures. Either a technician might drop something on it, or a seagull can drop shells and punch a hole, particularly on the single ply membrane roofs. The challenging thing is that they're small and they're hard to find. There were some leaks here, and we did find a small puncture right here that was allowing water to enter into the roof area. That's something that can then very easily be patched and repaired, but when you catch it when it's small, it's not that big a deal. If this is left unrepaired, water gets in, weakens the insulation, then you have a weakened roof and an area that it's no longer a simple repair.
And new or old, problems can be found on any roof.
You want to check any roof that you have. Older roofs have more issues than new roofs, as the shingles are more brittle. But debris, clogged gutters, that happens to any roof, no matter how old it is.
Sean says debris on the roof can lead to damage, especially in the winter.
When you have a freeze-thaw cycle, this leads to something that is called ice damming, where water starts to melt, then it freezes, and then as it starts to melt again, that ice inches its way up the roof. This can actually force water uphill against your slope, and you can start getting leaks in areas that you wouldn't otherwise see it. The cleaner the roof, the better it's able to shed water, the less likely you're going to have that sort of a problem.
Another problem, nail pops.
Another issue that you often run into on a shingle roof is through expansion and contraction, nails will work their way up to the surface and sometimes through the actual shingles. When that happens, obviously you essentially have a hole through your roof, and that can allow water in. In fact, we have an example of one here, and that's something that we really should look at and try to reseal if possible when we're out looking at a roof.
All these problems are relatively easy to spot, but Sean says you want to leave the inspection to the professionals.
Nobody has any business going on a roof unless you're a professional. It's dangerous. People get hurt every year falling from a ladder or slipping from the roof. It's not worth the risk, particularly when you can call professionals to come out and take a look at it.
And Sean says the best time to have your roof checked is after the summer and before spring. And if you would like to read more about Peninsula Roofing Company, go to our website, wboc.com, and click on our picture at the top of the page.
Well, it is that time of year.
It is.
I need to go up on our roof.
No, you don't.
And suddenly I'm realizing, considering the age, maybe I should do something different. But there is something else when it comes to roof protection that really takes a beating year to year and season to season, and that is your gutter. Still ahead on Delmarva Live, we're going to hear all about one company who ensures their customers' gutters remain intact. Not only how this system could help keep you and your family safe, but also how it could increase the value of your home.
Plus, how to protect your home's fall garden. We'll hear from gardening expert Jenny Rosenkrantz on how to keep those dahlias looking beautiful. Delmarva Live, we'll be right back.